I'm Shamari with Max's Technical Services, and I'm going to show you how to set up a Polaris DP-20. Now we'll go over connecting an offset pivot guide with the servo center feature and an edge sensor to a Polaris DP-20. There are two ports to connect your sensor to a Polaris DP-20, the X4 and X5 port. We'll connect to the X5 port. The ports and connectors are keyed, so you don't have to force the connection. Our servo center sensor will connect to the X2 port. And finally, our offset pivot guide will connect to the drive port X1. To put the system in servo center mode, press the servo center button on the Polaris labeled B. Now the system is at machine line center. To select the appropriate sensor, press the sensor button to scroll through your options. If you would like to verify you have the correct sensor selected, use your material and the bar graph as a reference. To calibrate your edge sensor, first press the setup button, then select the enter button to choose the basic menus. Next, press your right arrow until you see calibration and press enter. Verify you have the correct sensor selected on your display. If it is not the correct sensor, press your sensor button until you have the correct sensor displayed. Then press your enter button. Next, make sure there's no material in your sensor's proportional band and press enter. Then your display will tell you to completely cover the sensor. So cover your sensor's proportional band completely and press enter. Once the calibration is successful, your Polaris will escape back out to your main screen. Now we'll perform an auto setup using the blue metal strip as our web with tension. First press the setup button and then press enter to select your basic menus. Next, press your right arrow until you see auto setup. Then press enter. Your auto setup is now complete. This basic edge guide system is now set up and ready for use. For cable connections specific to your system, please reference the system block diagram, which can be found on the CD manual, which is included with your order.